Hey, what's up, fam? Been a few minutes, a couple of weeks really. I was going to try to do this weekly, but that didn't exactly happen the way I planned on it. It is what it is. So after my tattoo, I suffered from some burnout. I saw the wife later that day. Between the tattoo, the emotional strain from seeing her, I burned out, and it pretty much took me a week to get back. And then I saw her again this past Sunday, and it's not good, but it's not over. I still have a positive because regardless, with her in my life or not in my life, life goes on, and I have to keep moving forward because there's no going backwards in my life. You know, every day it's another new day, and it's another chance to move forward in life. So, dealing with my burnout, it lasted all week. I struggled the whole week to do anything, honestly, and it is what it is. So what I done though is I primed some priorities, and that is going to be self-care, and I'm learning what that means and how to apply it to myself. I'm a smart person, but I am ignorant in many, many, many things. Another thing I want to work on is relationship maintenance, not just the marriage, but other relationships like friendships that I've let go, trying to rekindle them some. Financial responsibility, that's a big one for me. I don't necessarily like spending money, but I don't necessarily know how to save money either. The wife and I have been she put me on a budget, try to manage money better, and I'm going to do the best I can to stick to it. It really only leaves me about a little over $100 a week to live off of, which isn't much. It doesn't include my food, but everything else is included. The biggest thing that I have problems with, and I hope to get to therapy soon, and this is a impulse control and my emotional regulation. And both of those do lead me to burnout because trying to control the impulses and trying to control my emotions is tough. It's very tough for me. I'm not going to lie. Other than that, though, life is doing pretty good. I was able to upgrade my PC to something somewhat newer thanks to Billy Waffles. Appreciate that, bro. I built a cinematic drone yesterday just because I needed to. I haven't put one together yet. Decided to put the HDLRC Veyron frame together. It's a pusher, so it can carry my GoPro Mini 11 or a Hero 8 Naked that I got from Don E. Thank you, buddy. Or even the Action 2 that I got recently. I got possibilities there. I don't know what I'll use, but I got possibilities. It made me feel good to sit down and actually build that thing. It didn't take too long. It was already basically just a swap out for guts to guts. In the process, I did pull a wire loose and I had to resolder it. I did that, and then I did a maiden around the yard, and it flies really, really well. It feels very locked in. Not sure why, but it does. So that was very happy. I was very happy about that. I didn't even do a lot of tuning to it, and I didn't fly it with the GoPro, but I will, and that's going to change. So I'm going to try to do some more cinematic type footage to mix in with the freestyle stuff that I do. And I'm trying to keep my mind occupied and away from my marriage issues, which honestly is next to impossible. It is always forefront in my mind, and it seems to be the only thing I talk about with certain friends. Luckily for me, those friends are very understanding, and I gotta say I appreciate it to all you guys that listen and don't judge me and just offer the best advice that you possibly could think of. All you guys, it shows that I have the support that I didn't think I had before, when I should have known that I've always had support. I was never an extremely popular person in high school, but here in South Carolina, in Greenville, I've got a lot of friends, a whole bunch of friends, and I don't realize it all the time. I do tend to isolate myself because I do suffer from sensitivities. Like, it's hard to explain. I like to sit outside and listen to my wind chimes and the birds, and when there's more noise added to it, it gets a little bit overbearing. So I like to sit here at my house. It's safe. I know it. And I think that's some of the issues I have is I need to step out of that mindset of going to places that are only safe to me and going to places that I haven't been before, to put myself into uncomfortable positions to see if I can be more comfortable, if that makes sense. That's my update. I'm going to trim all this up, slap it down. All my family and friends, I really appreciate all the support that you guys give. I really do. You just don't know how much it means to me. Next week makes 3 months clean from Adderall. and it's a struggle. The Adderall muted my emotions greatly, and now I am flushed with all kinds of emotions. The Adderall took the fake scenarios that I play through my head and I attach emotion to them unknowingly. It took those away too, and now I'm bombarded with those. So the best way to say these scenarios are, it's like movie trailers playing in my head. It's almost an entire movie shrunk down into 1.5 minutes. And a lot of emotion gets attached to those fake scenes. They don't really happen, but it's me playing scenarios to be able to react to things that my wife might say to me. And that's a terrible way to live, honestly. If I could quiet that, I would feel so much better. But somehow I haven't been able to quiet that down too much. Keeping myself occupied, that helps. I've been journaling, that helps a little bit because then I can get the thoughts out. I can don't put the scenarios down on paper, but I do put my feelings on the paper. And then I can read back on them and think, okay, I've made progress today, or I need to make more progress tomorrow. You know, things like that. So we are now going into the 9-minute marker, and I'm going to trim this down as much as I can. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I am doing well. I also struggle still. There's no doubt, and I will be struggling. But look, I am feeling fit. I'm in a good positive place. The depression is pretty much gone, and I can feel all my emotions again, something I haven't been able to do in a very long time. And that feels really, really, really good, I have to say. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.